Love, exciting and new. Class B, I need you and money. Make it rain money for my Class B. Forget about that love. I'm all through with you. The love boat. Hey Nicholas, how you doing? I tell you, I have to laugh on here looking at Elvis's love connection prepping. How are you doing tonight? Nice to see you. Thank you to those of you who were on the Chooch this afternoon. Good time. Another really good epic stream. Thank you so much for that. Guys, I don't know about the concept. I've done a lot of kooky stuff online, as many of you know. Not my finest moments, not my worst moments either. Rosie's kind of out there with everything. And I'm just thinking love connections online. Now, YouTube would be a good place to do that. YouTube is a good place. You can kind of have a love connection because at least you can see, a lot of dating websites, you don't put up videos and you just put a picture that's 25 years old. Oh, I'm gorgeous. I was Miss Tennessee and, whatever. Hey, Bulldog, how you doing? No, he doesn't have a love connection. He's self-styled as a promoter of love on his channel. And, it's kind of problematic. I mean, my attention at my age, I love to hook up. Don't get me wrong. I love it. There's nothing better than just a nice hookup and some NSA fun. But as far as love connections are concerned, you got to figure the age group that we have here on the boys. And the age group is a little different than, I think most of those like Match.com and these sites, I think that what do you guys think the average age would be? Like 35, 40 years old, something like that? Yeah, nice hookup. It's been a while. There you go. I mean, what do you guys think the average age would be in there? Like 35, 40? I mean, once you get beyond, say, 40 years old, 45, you start running into physical problems and then, right? So I'm not really sure about, and then you get into your 60s, 70s, 80s. It's like this thing just don't. How you doing, Mallory? Let's have some fun in here. That's right. What's going on? And I'm kind of laughing. I mean, love connections. The older you get, maybe we're jaded, right, Mallory Williams? The older we get, oh, you've been married almost 14. The older we get, the less we believe. I don't want to say the less we believe. We've either found true love, or we've bounced around from thing to thing to thing. Well, Mike, maybe I'm a guy, maybe I'm a girl, maybe I'm half and half. We're not really thinking about love connections too much. Maybe Mallory Williams, I don't know. She's always got a lot on her mind. She's got a mouthpiece on it and uses it. But my attention's all, I thought I was going to be talking about Class Bs. Yeah, the older we get, the less we can buy into the hope of the fantasy. That's exactly right. Nola, how you doing, baby doll? No, you're not broken, Nicholas. You're 38, never married, no kids. You're still young. Think you're broken? Hell no. You got to think. Go watch the movie Moonstruck. La da 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 da. La luna. La luna es grande. It's a big do 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 do. La da. La da 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 la l'amor. Woo. Ba 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 boo. Just think about that. You never know. How you doing, Uber Goober lady? Uber Goober lady, you knocked it out of the park. Cry me a river, honey. You sounded as good, as I've heard many renditions of that. You really did a fantastic job on the Shmuel to today. Really good stuff. Got to watch Moonstruck once a year. If nothing else, just to see Nicolas Cage slapped and told to snap out of it. You were lucky that you married your high school sweetheart. Nola says, I'm looking for love and I never give up. That was beautiful. You really did a nice job on that, Uber Goober. I wasn't ready for that. You know, you're a lady of a lot of different surprises. So, perfection, clean slate for a potential partner. I'm sending you a link out, Mallory. JK's floating around there somewhere. Let me see. It's been a minute. I'm sorry about the weekend too. That was just like so much shit was going on with Narce and JK. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I always enjoy that movie. I like the way Italians are so expressive and you know, I got props. I got no hand. I got no paw. Love that. You're going to be living in your van down by the river. Not very appealing for most ladies I've met. Well, they're out there. Maybe you ought to go to the RTR, Nicholas, or go out to Courtside or something. In the go out to Courtside in the winter time. Hey, JK.
What's going on, Rosie?
Yeah, I was having mercy on you on the Love Connection Hangout.
All right.
JK's like, God, please, you know, and I wanted to go support Narce a little bit, and
yeah, I was over there. I gave him a hoorah, you know.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice, JK. Good thing to do. How you doing, Katie? How are you? I think there's women that get into that van lifestyle, and I think they're about your age group, but I don't think there's many. Look, it cuts from what I've noticed when it comes to living in a van and living that life is you're either like an 18 to 28-year-old, 18 to 25-year-old chick. Then something happens when they get older than 25. They don't want to be in that stuff. And then maybe when they're in their 50s, they think about it again. That's just my opinion. You're thinking about the RTR, but so much drama. What you got to do is get into some of those like RV parks and stuff. Man, there's a lot of, I'm just saying there's a lot of action that occurs in those parks. No bullshit.
Yeah, trailer park hoes are the best.
Not yet, Oda May. I mean, there's always, I mean, I've seen more stuff occur at trailer parks, RV parks. Remember that guy, what was it, Jason Brentwood? Remember him, JK? That he was living up at the Windsor, he was some of the time he was up in, I don't know what the hell he was, Healdsburg on the river or something, and then he would come down to
Alexander Valley out there.
Yeah, the Alexander Valley one, which was a pretty rustic one, and then he would be down at the Windsor. Man, there was all kinds of hookup action at the Windsor RV park there. So
that's what I heard too. You know, online.
It's gone now.
Yeah. That's it. So that's where my attention is now. More with the Class B, and I know Marcia wanted to talk about love connection. I just don't think, you know, I already had a love connection hangout about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, don't be alarmed, but I stalked you and Elvis just acted like you were calling him and you didn't know you've been live. Well, I've sent out links automatically here, so I guess I'll never hear the end of that now. So, but Nicholas, if I don't think. I mean, what do you think, JK? How much did your lovely wife enjoy RVing?
Yeah, she digs it.
Yeah, so she's right.
It was a good time.
Yeah, good time.
It's like extreme camping. It's like not just a couple days of camping. You can go somewhere for a fucking month. You know.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, JK lives about 8 miles up the road from me.
We've met.
Yeah, he hauled a travel trailer all the way to Maine.
No, it was a motorhome. A 28-foot Gulfstream. Yeah. E350. It's only got 51,000 miles on it now after we drove it 7,000 miles to Maine. It was awesome. And
it was because I challenged JK to go get a lobster sandwich in Maine. So
yeah, she said I wouldn't do it. And I said, I'm going to tell you, it was $1,300 in fuel to get there. Okay. But it was the best goddamn. Nah, their lobster tail, to be honest with you, it was subpar. It was okay.
Like you remember, JK, they used to serve lobster tail to prisoners, okay? And they used to be really pissed off. There was a law you couldn't serve it more than twice a week. Okay.
We used to kill prisoners too, shit's changed.
That's it. Yeah, I don't know. But for love connection, I'm not sure. It's like I don't know what Oda May thinks. A lot of women don't come here for love connection. I don't think on YouTube. I just don't think that's it. You see, Nola says I got on YouTube because of RV videos. I just got on YouTube to be a star, so I'm still working on that. But it's still working. Yeah, the R2R looks fun, but it went too big time. It's too regimented.
Yeah, dude. It literally, dude. It's like the next. It's gonna be like the next fucking what was that hippie thing in the
Burning
60s?
Man.
Everybody went to it.
Burning Man.
No, even worse than that. The Woodstock.
It's too regimented now. There's just too, you go in this area, you go in that area, and then this is too loud, that's too loud. People want to be out there and just have a good time. Now the government's in there charging an arm and a leg to get in. I mean, this stupid thing started down on the beach in San Francisco over on this. Hey, Boo, how you doing? And I just always seems to get that way. Hello, Valerie.
Hello.
Honey, he says, all I heard, Mallory, was your name being dropped all weekend.
I did. I unblocked you, Mallory, and you should be grateful.
The hell did
I'll listen to you.
Say that again, JK?
He's joking.
I unblocked you, Mallory, so you could get on here.
I sure appreciate that.
Thanks.
It's cool.
So how many third rails did you touch this weekend?
Oh, good Lord.
I don't know. I can't even keep up with you now. I mean, you had, it was nice to see Uni Tonika on, what do you call her? Uni, or what do you call her?
I just call her Nika.
Nika. Yeah.
2 syllables works for me. That's my limit.
Yeah, she looked very interesting to see. It's interesting to see some of these people that I've seen.
I'm really having fun. Nika, I'm really she's just interesting. I find her extremely well spoken, quick on her feet, and just a little interesting. But I'll say this, Rosie, and I mean this. I have not had this good of a time on YouTube in so long, and a lot of it has to do with all of these new people that have migrated, whether we migrated there or they here, and just getting to know some new people and trade some new stories and fresh energy. And I'm just having a good time with it. There's more than I've experienced in a long time, and it's just by encountering these different personalities.
Yeah, somebody wrote me email, Mallory. They said it looked like everybody went through a molting phase, casting off the old shell and going, growing and moving and getting new people in, like a breath of fresh air. And
yes.
I've actually had the most fun in 2019 that I've had myself. I think it's been.
I can tell. It looks it. It's a good thing. So anybody that thinks that the intertwining of these communities is a negative, I'm here to tell you it definitely is not. I think it's one of those positive things that have happened, even though that the drama is there, the negatives are festering within the positive. But overall, listen, it's a good time, and I'm happy to meet so many of you.
Yeah, it's been funny. Go to Unitalka's last slide. Look at the side channel. The Elvis Travels doesn't have you blocked and report his racist comments. Oh my God. I'm surprised he would be like that. He has such an affinity for people of color. I'm really shocked about that. Oda May, oh yeah, Mallory loves you now. Yeah, I don't see as many fingernails on the side.
I do. Yeah,
they used to, but I just think it's been amazing to watch you, particularly Mallory, because of the strength that you've brought to this process, and it's nice to. I mean, you keep it real because you talked about the anxiety and the things that you'll have, and it keeps it really real. But it shows people you can still come on here and have a hell of a good time on YouTube, and also be a presence. I mean, you're jamming 65, 70 people into your chats, and I mean, it's fantastic, and it's nice to see your panels and hear them. And I'm always glad when there's more chats and more people doing chats. It gives more variety.
I love the ability now. It used to be we all kind of had our time slots, and that's what we would try to stick to. But I really believe now that that's just no longer possible because there's so many people that want to live stream. I love that. I love the fact that we can literally have 2, 3, 4 windows open and just kind of it's like bar crawling almost.
It sounds like trolling to me. Sounds like trolling to me.
Fun. I enjoy it. Variety is a spice of life, honey.
Yeah, I think Mallory.
Thank you, Oda.
Yeah, that's quite a statement, you know. To
what the fuck did Oda say? Oda, come on.
I have to admit, I kind of like Mallory too. Yeah, she's traversed quite a gulf there to get where we are here today. But yeah, she's a genuine person. But she came in heavy, like they said, like his World War II bombers, fully loaded.
Poor Rosie was so worried about
you came in looking for trouble. You came in looking for trouble, Mallory. You found it. You came in looking for trouble, and you found it. Did you know that Rosie has to pay 10 cents for every fucking set of those fingernails that was put in her chat? She's fucked right now. She's screwed.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious.
But other than that, I'm cool with you. Mallory. Other than that, just so it's on the record.
Well, listen, one day when I'm dead and gone, you know, that'll be on my tombstone, maybe, the fingernail.
People show up and drop fake fingernails on your casket until it's like crazy.
Yes.
Hey, whatever it takes, you know.
Oh, thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, we're pretty much like everybody else. Nicholas says, I used to hate trans people, but 100% believe most are fucking up. There's nothing new. I mean, there's nothing special or unspecial about trans people compared to anybody else. It's just that we have a little more visibility sometimes. People have us under the microscope a little more to see how we fill out the shoes of, say, male or female, whatever we're doing. Thank you, Miss Kitty. Yeah, Mallory's sassy. That's for damn sure. Hey, Barbie girl. How are you? We did a video on her transition. She made one recently. I followed her. I've followed her for a lot of years. Like, it's just she's OG boy.
Listen, I know I can be the class clown quite easily. But yeah, you know, in my channel, every now and again, I will kind of showcase a little bit of realness, you know, and just kind of let down the play or the silliness. So I'm glad you took time to watch it, Oda. Thank you.
Yeah, it's good. It's good content. I'm just gonna go grab one of my fake beers. I'll be right.
You go get you no duels, girl. You've earned it. Well, JK, it looks like we've got full control over the side chat. What should we do with them?
The eagle has landed. The eagle has landed, and she's pissed.
Let's see who's out there.
Are there girl eagles? Of course.
Well, JK, hopefully we got Narse on a good path, you know, and he'll be.
Hey, Mallory, Mallory, just disregard what we were talking about before Rosie came on here, and let's just act like that didn't happen because it's really going to upset her, and I don't want to go there right now.
Clean that up a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah, we were talking about you know, like the weather, weird shit.
Yeah, let me see what Quirky Girl put down. Please scroll up and read. Please scroll up. I'm so happy with the channel, Rosie Mouse. Thank you very much. That's so lovely and fun, Quirky Girl. That's awesome. I'm glad that you are here. I think we've been through, I don't know, I think a period where we felt kind of maybe locked down a little bit in the void. Not that I don't enjoy the people, but sometimes it just things get a little stale.
No, Rosie, that lockdown term, sorry to interrupt, but that's the perfect term, because I can't tell you how many times I felt like I could not escape the boy. Meaning, like, if I put a video out, all the commenters, and I love y'all, but they would all be boy people. Like, I'm like, is anybody outside the boy ever going to see any of my material?
Well, they're sure as hell seeing it now.
Well, yeah, but I was like, I was really beginning to think like YouTube has some kind of magical way to put us all in a box and they won't let us out to mingle or be seen.
Yeah, hey Joey D. Otis says, I think it takes learning about trans to appreciate and understand. Makes people not regard you as odd or weird anymore. So you, Mallory and Rosie, and another of my favorites, Sophia Channel, are important.
Yeah.
So Chanel, I guess I was saying it wrong for her, Sophia Chanel, and she's the younger side of being trans. So I kind of anchor down the upper end, and she's probably the low. Quirky Girl says, I'm a fan. Jamie Lynn says, I adore you, Mallory. That is Mallory Guido.
Thank you.
Cesar says, do you ever get tired of being on YouTube all day? I think I was on 5 minutes at 1 a.m. and I think I was on 53 minutes at 1 p.m. and then I was on a couple hours walking today. Oh yeah, that's about an average. You got to remember, I had over 12,000 videos uploaded and things. So that's a lot. I've always had this pace on YouTube for years. I love it. I got a lot of time on my hands now, so this is it. Yeah, Guido. So that is Mallory that's on the panel, and we got JK. You always make me want to fire up a fresh beer. Well, I wish I was having a fresh beer. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. So 2 weeks. Yeah.
Hello, Guido.
Yeah, well, I don't got any place I gotta be, and I'm really in a transitional period where I can't really hit the road now until May. So,
Did you say you were 2 weeks alcohol free? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, tomorrow night will be 2 weeks.
Very good.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to do it, but I'm not really thinking. Yes, I am, Cesar. Retired free. I got nothing but time on my hands, and once in a while I drive to Sacramento for some consulting work, whenever I feel like I can do some stuff. But otherwise, I have a lot of time on my hands, and I originally thought Missy Jenn's infusion was going to be at the end of March or early April, but now there's so many people getting on this medication. It's so effective that the infusion centers are being jammed. So now we're looking at the end of April. So that kind of puts me May to travel now. So, oh, JK, you like JK? Yeah, JK always jokes around. And
is Oda in here? I can't see her because I have her blocked.
Can we just get one more?
She's probably showering me with affection. Can
we get one finalization that's authentic Oda account there, please? I just need to know for my own diary.
Shannon Stutter, I'm trying to remember. How you doing, honey? Nice to see you. She has a very interesting channel and a very colorful life, Shannon does. But Shannon, I was going back and binge watching some of your videos today. What was the song that you were belting out? I mean, you did an amazing. I just can't. It slips my mind right now. But you did an amazing rendition of. It was like a blues song. It was amazing. I would definitely bring Mallory to Vegas. Absolutely, positively. She would kick bloody ass in Las Vegas and have a good time. She'd be among friends too. I think that she would have the time of her life over there.
Rosie, I might even drink a few cocktails for the camera.
There we go.
That's a whole other realm.
Yeah, the song was moving on up. You stunned me with your rendition of that, Shannon. It was amazing.
To the east side? Moving on up to the east side.
Well, we're moving on up.
Yeah.
To the east side. Well, we finally got a piece of the pie.
Deluxe apartment in the sky.
That sounds a good time. I don't care who you are.
And check it out. I mean, she knocked the hell out of that tune. I could not even believe something. Oh, you see, I watch all your videos. I binge watch everybody's stuff. MB.
MB Ray, it's the original MB in the house.
Yeah, Berg's is calling everybody the C word. He's in meltdown mode. He's one of his periodic meltdowns. His allergies are kicking in. He's gone. I don't know. I'm not going to make excuses for Berg's. Okay. He's called me every name on it. I mean, I've donated twice to the guy, and he's still ragging on me. So I don't know. Yeah, deluxe apartment in the sky. So, yeah, Vegas, we're going to go down. We're tired of the Cowboys, so we're going to push it. We already booked up for, we're looking at January 23rd through the 26th, which is a Thursday through Sunday. The adult video awards are down there. I know Mallory will be, ooh, so tacky today. But it's going to be interesting time to
listen. I'll go to the adult video awards, honey. No, that's quality content.
That's quality content because they can't be naked on the floor. So anything you video is good to go for YouTube. There is no problem. Whatever happens in real life, YouTube is down with it. Whether they're going out on the streets of New Orleans for Mardi Gras and grabbing beads for shaking tatas or being on the floor. Now look, Bergs, you're just in a meltdown mode tonight. Yeah, I donated twice. That's right. And you can call all the names that you want. Okay? You time me out today too.
How many donations does he need from one person?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be a daily thing.
Evidently, you can do it, not do enough. Hey, Johnny Wad. No, it was $25 2 times, Bergs. I don't just donate to you. I donate to a lot of people around the community, okay?
Listen, I think $25 is an extremely generous donation, much less twice. Come on now.
So the next 25 I was going to give you, I'm going to give it to Mallory instead. So there
people are getting spoiled with a capital S.
I mean, what the hell? I mean, just be grateful for whatever the hell you get. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and do video after video telling people that they should donate and then calling women the C word, and especially nice ones like MB. They're not a money tree. Okay, they're not a money tree. Jody, how you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you. But I think Vegas is fun. Mallory,
hey, I can tell you too. Hey, listen. I listened to Bergs on a chat. I went live with him on Vinny's chat, and he berated my wife for telling me how fat she was and stuff. That's what happened. Last night with Bergs.
Yeah, smash that up button. Yeah. Moon is Wednesday. All the crazies come out. Well, that's fun. I mean, we're used to that here. We're on the Boyd. I mean, what the hell? The crazies come out. Yes, Carlos, I can unblock your accounts. Once again, I ask you, please don't use the N-word on the side chat. No problem at all. That won't carry much weight. Oh, you got to work in an hour. Okay, Jody. Mallory, you have or have not been to Las Vegas before?
The closest I've been to Las Vegas is I was there on a layover connecting flight, and I got to look out the window, and I could see a little bit of the strip.
Okay.
That's as close as I got.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it's not like it used to be. It's more corporate now. It was much more friendly. Say 20 years ago, there was still the family touch in a lot of places. Now it's a little more corporate. They have two areas. They have the Strip, and then they have the downtown, which was the original Vegas. Now,
you have got me turned on to the downtown area.
Yeah, exactly.
It looked so much more interesting and just more inviting. And I mean, the Strip would be fabulous, but I think it just doesn't have the character. Now, listen, if you're bankrolling, like if you're just swimming in money, fine, I suppose. But the Strip looks like it would take your money really quick just for a damn sandwich. Okay.
Exactly. Plus, you can't even walk. It used to be there had a sidewalk went up both sides of the street. Now you have to be rooted into hotel lobbies and through concessionary. You can't even walk up the street anymore on the Strip. It's also cut up with overpasses over the roads, and it's like a total mess. It's no fun. And it's all about give me money, 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 money. But you go downtown and there's still a bit of that old school touch. Not a tremendous amount, but sure as hell. That's where the young people are. It's like where the younger restaurateurs are opening up places. Yeah. They're rediscovering down. It's so much more cool than up on the strip. Go.
Yeah,
Go.
I would agree. That would like having the people cruising over you in their little what do you call those things? Those hang glide? What were they called? Those gliding things?
They're zip line.
Zip line. That looks. I mean, just watching people do that is a blast, right? And then all the street musicians and all the. Come on, that's a good time.
Just give the boys a thrill and wear a short leather miniskirt on the zip line coming down. See, I don't think Nomadic Tater Tot. I don't see any geezers playing penny slot. They're all up on the strip. They're down at South Point Casino and those kind of places. And Circus. Downtown is like jammed with younger people and. Yeah, like Mr. Z lives in Vegas. He said the strip is a freaking freak show. It's nothing like it used to be. He said it's not even fun anymore.
Downtown just looks more approachable. Kind of like if you walked into a bar and you had to pick somebody to talk to. Downtown just looks more approachable than the stuffy strip.
Exactly.
Imagine being a cop down there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty wild. I mean, I'd rather be in Vegas than Oakland, though, as a cop. I can tell you that. That's for damn sure. Mr. Z, we got to get you on cam one night. We got to get you a link and break your cherry on cam. That would be a lot of fun.
Boom.
You imagine that? So.
Ew. Mr. Z is in the house. Mr. Z is quickly becoming one of my favorite people, too. I just love his banter and his ability to share. His timing is impeccable. So
I like his brilliance. He has a
exceedingly
high IQ. He speaks reads fluent German. He's exceedingly smart, and he's putting
It's my troll account. I don't know if you've ever seen how often I give myself accolades. Mr. Z tells me what's up. I tell him what's up. Mr. Z's me. Boom. Game over. Thanks. Well, sorry to break that to you.
I'm content. He really knows how to work those knobs, baby, on the lift booms and things.
I'm going to give JK some thumbs up and write something. Boom.
Yeah, we'll be down there, I think, second week of May, Mr. Z. We'll be tearing it up with you on the Choochin again. Looking forward to that. Let's see. Katie said, I can see Mallory's lip line. She'd be pointing out do's and don'ts of people's outfits while gliding. Oh, you know that, honey. Oh, my God. Did you see that? That fashion horror over there. Oh. Even though she said she doesn't do that anymore. Right?
Oh, that's funny.
Let's see. Frances was on. Whose panel was Frances? Frances was on your panel, Mallory.
Frances was on my panel. Bless her heart. I don't think she had that good of a time. She wasn't able to say much about her dieting.
Yeah, she told me she got shut off. She sent me some PMs that pretty much said she was.
She did not. But
yeah. Getting shut off. She felt shut off and shut out. That's what
she was kind of shut off. But there was another conversation going fluidly, and she just kind of had to.
Frances,
opportunity though, because I told her to take this opportunity because you're kind of learning about just what we were talking about before, integrating with new people. Take it as a learning experience, but hopefully she wasn't too upset.
I can't believe Marcel Mann's back. Are you seeing the side chat, Mallory?
No, that's him too. That's him. He sent me a DM as well. I am subscribed to him. He does not have any subs. I am subscribed to him.
I mean,
straight up.
Hey, Marcel Mann.
He has 3 subs. He has 3 subs, and I've been subscribed to him for a week. Okay, wake up, fuckers. Yeah, boom. Enough said. I'm not trying to out the guy or anything, but I'm saying. That's really him.
I'm not even sure I knew who Marcel Mann was before this very moment. So.
Well, she's like a legend. She's OG.
He made videos. You've seen them.
There was a time when Elvis was staying at his sister's house, Janet, in Chicago back in 2015. And that was the first video. Marcel Mann was actually on the panel with Elvis, and Elvis gave her the royal boot, and then it was on from then on. It was just crazy. Like, I'm stopping by to thumb down your video and flag your video, and she does the same thing to Narce.
Well, I really feel bad for Marcel, man. Obviously, she didn't get the memo that Mallory is the place to be. Sorry about that.
Mr. Z, I was thinking tonight you have an open invite to come up to the Rancho. So, and anytime you want to pop in your wheels and come up here, JK will be glad to come down and meet you and hang out. Let's see. I love it when Francis talks about her organic imported bread. Oh, he was still at his dad's. Oh, that was in. Oh, I thought that was sitting at the glass table at his sister's place. Marcel, are you sure? Working something? Yeah, let me know, Mr. Z. We'll be down there in May, so that's not too far off. That's what my gorilla math. That's a little more than a month and 2 weeks.
Can I say something to Nola Flowers? So Nola, here's what I do. People think I miss comments on my chats, but I do go back and read through after the fact. But I saw that Nola was actually recently at a parade in Nolens, or St. Patty's Day parade. But she didn't get any video, and she has a channel with some videos on it. So Miss Nola, that was a missed opportunity. So can you please stop being so greedy with your camera and
we depend on you for our New Orleans connection down there.
Please and thank you, Miss Nola. I would really like to see some more video, and you were in the spot to get ample video.
Now, Francis came to my channel about last week before Narce came. Francis was on my. Francis and I get along great. Got no issue. Francis is on a lot of my morning. If I'm doing late morning or something like that, or weekend coffee time.
Francis has been doing great, and the last thing I heard from her was like a day ago when she said that she was pretty much booted essentially from freaking Mallory's chat. That's what happened. She was blocked out, not talked to, and she was upset.
JK, I need to do a GoFund for your Wi-Fi set.
Wi-Fi? Oh man. I see how it is.
Am I in your Wi-Fi?
If I just quit, maybe I'd chat and then you guys can see me better. I don't know. Bullshit.
Yeah, I remember that Marcel like that was yesterday though. I mean, it was clad. You had a even your avatar, I remember, was like a little house or something like that. But Mr.
Hey, but Marcel's the one where Ellie was talking and rambling on about something, and the person did like 7 or 8 donuts and then wrecked. That was fucking epic, right? You know what I'm talking about?
The Mike Mundane one.
Oh, that's not Marcel Mann?
No.
Damn it, I don't know who Marcel Mann is. God damn it. Fuck.
Marcel Mann.
What?
Oh, I didn't want to out him, but Marcel is Mike Mundane. Sorry, I didn't fuck me running. I've made a mistake.
Well, she always knew you. She always thought that you were really sexy. Marcel Mann was always an admirer of JK. He was always
really.
Yep.
Wow. There you go. I can't blame her for that.
You don't even remember that. You don't remember that though, JK, that she always found you like us. You were always the object of her affection on the side chat. See?
Wow. Hello. I'm her second subscriber too, huh? Funny how that happened.
Mike Mundane or Marcel?
No one knows. No one knows who it is. We're pretending like we do. Anyways,
yeah, she said I always called you a sexy son of a bitch. She's the one. That was the one you were. You always say, is JK going to be on tonight? At that time, JK, you were like a rare guest appearance.
I know. I remember you were slipping me like $500 and I'd come on for at least 10 minutes. That was our deal at the time. Now it's obviously ample, more than that. Woo, these are going to be epic streams. Eventually, 1 million views. People will go back, try to figure this shit out for years.
Yeah, what's going on, Juice? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. And we got, who else we got in here? Somebody just went by up there. I don't know.
I thought Juice was on the panel for a second. Don't mess with me, Rosie, like that. Come on.
Juice likes to be out in that side chat, kicking ass and taking it. Mark Mundane lives in Japan still, I think. And Marcel Mann actually lives in North Korea. She's undergoing.
Oh, of course. Marcel Mann lived in North Korea. Mike Mundane lived in Japan, but they couldn't possibly be the same person. Dun, dun, dun.
Man was Trump's advance gal in North Korea, and she decided to defect to the great leader's country up there. So that's where she's hanging out now. Happy meal to Stewie. How you doing? Nice to see you, Stewie. Stewie had me on the feature page today. Let's see, JK. What were you talking about? Ellie, Happy Meal. Just put Ellie out there. Yeah, his wife is beautiful. Harmony is very lovely. She's funny, too. She's got a great sense of humor.
She puts up with me. I mean, come on. All the time, 24/7. Not just one hangout.
She's funny
all the time.
To get Juice on panel.
Yeah, she's funny as hell, though. She's got an outstanding sense of humor. She's fun to be with. I do, Shannon. You can see my collection, part of it anyway. I don't know if I get this on. Let me just get it. There it is. That's my wall of sound over there for some of my better vintage pieces. So I do collect them. Not so much now. I'm on to other pursuits. But, yeah. You know that guy I met, Robert, on the streets of Oakland? I think he's going to be putting his stereo in my hands to be fixed up here if we can. Marcel said, I'm going to Japan soon on the back of a ballistic missile.
That's some sort of terrorist threat.
She's like, you ever see the movie Dr. Strangelove? That's Marcel riding that bomb down. Like Slim Pickens on the back of the bomb going down. Yeehaw, yeehaw. Y'all remember that? You ever see that movie? Dr. Strange?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
I'm not sure if you're going to see Juice on panel. I've known Juice for, 4 years.
Well, the couple of times I went on panel with Juice, he was pretty private. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
I'll bring you on, Bergs, but please, I don't want you booting anybody.
God.
And I don't want you, I know you have black people, but I don't want to have a shit show tonight, okay? So please respect the chat, okay? All right? I mean, Mallory's like, good luck with that, right?
I'm trying to keep a straight face as you give the instructions.
Well, I'm trying to lead with kindness tonight. It's been a tough day watching him tear my ass to pieces on his chat. But if Bergs, I don't want to be yelled at, and I need your promise that you're not going to boot or block or do anything. Okay? All right. That's what I'm asking. Until I get that assurance and that promise, then I can't move on that. So,
just the fact that he starts out with "Berg me up," that's a little sketchy for me.
Yeah, hey Deb, how you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, what?
Berg me up.
Okay, what? And I don't want to talk about Norm, and I don't want to talk about money and donations and all that. Okay. Okay, Marcel's like 10 minutes, Rosie. I'm in a good mood. Okay, there we go. We just lost 10 people. Just ran for the hills. He's gonna say he can't see anything except my boobs. So, okay, Bergs here. Let's see. Good thing Oda May's not around. I'd really be catching shit right now. All right, Bergs, there you go. How you doing, Kevin Leonard? What's going on? Nice to see you. Yeah, Shannon's like, run. No, I don't enjoy abuse. I'm just hoping he just comes in not so loaded for bear tonight and just is.
Rosie.
Hello?
Rosie, it's nice when you're sitting on top of the hill. It's nice when you're sitting on top of that mountain.
Hi, Bergs. How are you tonight?
Well, you know what? I'm not doing too well. How are you doing?
There's Odom. Sorry.
I'm hanging in there.
You know what, Rosie? It's a nice place to be when you're sitting on top of that fucking mountain, huh?
Well,
you know what? No, bullshit. You know, you've been showered. I'm not talking about a golden shower for Mallory.
What?
I'm talking about a fucking you've been showered, baby.
Yeah, but I've been here a lot of years.
No.
Put up a lot of content, you know.
Bullshit. Walking around with a selfie stick. Hey, hold on a second. Is that guy man down?
Okay,
hold
but
on.
just for the record,
What are you fucking EMT? What are you fucking EMT unit? You're fucking a 60-year-old transgender. You ain't a fucking EMT. You don't know CPR.
Yeah, well,
okay.
Yeah, the emergency.
Man down.
The emergency services showed up.
Yeah, you ain't fucking emergency services, man. You're in there to make cold, hard cash. And that's, you know what, Rosie, you poisoned the well, baby.
It's an entertainment. It's an entertainment platform. I mean,
you poisoned the well? You poisoned the well.
How is it poisoned? Norm already gave you.
Oh my God!
Norm,
how much did Norm give to you? How much did Norm give to you today?
Norm.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter how much Norm gave. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
let me tell you, Rosie, I talk to the Godfather every day. And the Godfather walks with the righteous, brother. And he told me, when I told you what kind of little minion tip you gave me, after giving you thousands of hours of service, $25, he goes, $25? He goes, I'm a Jew. He goes, she's not a Jew. I'm a Jew. And he goes, I would have given you at least $500 to $1,000.
Oh
But you are fucking cheap as fuck, dude.
Are you
know you are, dude. You're fucking delinquent, Rosie. You are delinquent right now.
How do you do the math? Put 2 and 2.
You are delinquent, dude. You know you are. You know you are. Because I am the show.
I know, Odom.
I'm the show.
Don't worry, honey. Maybe you better go.
No, I am the show. You know I am the show.
I think Mallory's going to go put her head in the bucket. Hi, Mrs. Zombie. How are you, sweetie?
Yeah, see, Rosie wants to change the subject.
No,
James,
Berg's
JK NoCal. She wants to change the subject because she's fucking getting showered with money.
Berg's telling
maybe, you know what, Rosie? Maybe you need a big, fat, golden shower from fucking Mallory. Right in your fucking wig.
That's really crude.
On your $2 fucking Walmart wig, huh?
Now I'm saying, how do you do the math on 500? How do you arrive at that?
I watch your things, dude. I see the money coming in. Are you fucking out of your mind?
No, I'm saying, but how do you arrive?
Rosie, oh my God. She throws me a little $25 tip. Twice. Oh, good.
Twice.
Oh, good. Let's wash my hands of the Bergs.
2 times. 2 times.
What a fucking cheap fucking scumbag. What a fucking cheap scumbag from Baltimore.
That was 2
What a cheap scumbag. A crab-eating cheap scumbag from Baltimore. Eating a bunch of fucking blue crab, huh? You didn't give me you didn't give me enough to even go out for a night on the town in Baltimore.
So what's the deal? What's the deal?
After all the time I served in here,
yeah, what's the
I'm
deal?
talking about time served. I was a prisoner. I was a prisoner of your chat for over a year. Time served. Even minimum wage people make more than that.
Rosie, just remember, the next time you go to send him $25, don't do it.
Let me tell you, baby,
honey.
Mallory, she is so fucking cheap.
And you're so ungrateful.
She is so fucking cheap. I swear to God. Bottom line. And you know what, Rosie? That should really stick in your craw. But you know what? It won't, because that's how cheap you are. Your fucking little fucking asshole puckers up when it comes time to fucking pay out Well, you know what? When you want to party, when you're at the fucking at that fucking gay bar down there in fucking Las Vegas, your asshole doesn't pucker up. It gets all wide because you want that big ass dick.
Man, Bergs.
When it comes time to fucking pay out, you pucker
man,
up.
that's funny as
You
hell.
pucker up. You pucker up. You pucker up, baby.
Bergs, what's the deal on the allergies?
No.
Can't you just take
I want you to admit, I want you to admit that you are currently delinquent. You are delinquent.
Look, everybody on YouTube knows that.
Bergs, I have a serious question for Bergs.
Don't worry about it.
I've been watching your videos a little bit. I'm just curious.
8 inches and fucking wide.
Okay.
You know.
But I'm just curious, since you got kicked out of your mom's, do you live in a 4-door or a 2, or is it a coupe that you
I live in the back. I actually live in a treehouse, Mallory.
Okay, because it appeared that you were living probably in
a car. Yeah. I'm actually, you know what, Mallory? I actually walk out to the street and I walk right in the curb and I put my sleeping bag right in the curb. That's where I sleep every night, Mallory.
Okay. Well, it's a lovely climate out there.
Okay, yeah. That's where I do it.
Okay.
That's for 97. I don't
What
think
else you got for me?
it's 94 or 97. I'm not sure.
So the bottom line, Rosie, you know you are delinquent. Just, I want you to admit that you are delinquent.
No, I've did 2 times.
No. 2 times.
What happened?
Oh my God! What you gave me was a pittance.
What happened?
I had tooth on you.
What the hell?
Oh my God!
What happened to your burgette?
Oh my God!
What happened?
$25 for 15 months of service.
What happened?
15 months of service, huh?
What happened to your burgettes?
15 months of service.
What amount do you think would be more fair?
Okay, if Rosa gave me like $100 each time, that would have been like.
Well, what is each time? Is that 3 times a week, once a day?
No.
What does each time mean? How much are you expecting?
Rosa's getting showered. I don't know why Norm ain't coming back for me. I don't understand.
Have you ever
do not get it?
Maybe Norm, that you really don't know him, might be doing you a favor in the long run. You're looking at the instant gratification. But
no, fuck that. Norm's a real guy.
6 months down the road and start pulling some money. So have you ever thought that maybe Normas just don't want to put you through that? Or are you just looking at the here and now and just seeing all this money fall from the sky?
So are you asking a question or are you just talking to yourself?
I'm asking you. Go ahead, answer the question.
Are you just talking to yourself like you normally do or no?
You're not answering. You're not answering.
Are you just talking to yourself like you normally do or no?
Bergs, give her a chance to talk, okay?
So that was my question. Is it
Ask me a question.
Mr. Norm is maybe doing you a favor in the long run by not giving you hundreds of dollars that you'll have to worry about?
Question for me or for fucking Rosie?
Okay.
For you, Bergs, listen up.
Now, and you have no concept of how YouTube works or
No,
damage that could be
no, bullshit, man.
as they pull hundreds and thousands of dollars back.
I'll fucking roll the dice with Norm.
Well,
for whatever reason, he wants to give every day to Rosie and the man in the can. And you know what? It's pissing me off.
Yeah.
And Rosie, I cannot. And Rosie, you are delinquent, and I will be on your ass every day.
I can assure you that is not normal behavior
talking to you ever
for
again.
somebody to be throwing hundreds and thousands of dollars.
No. Rosie is delinquent.
Rosie
knows she's delinquent, and Rosie is delinquent. I mean, Rosie's overdue.
Mallory Haber said because it's highly unusual and it could get you off.
Rosie's overdue. Rosie's so fucking overdue.
Hey, Bergs, I'm good though, right, Bergs? Hey, Bergs,
$5. Oh my God. $5. I fucking pissed $5.
I'm gonna
piss $5.
Yeah, we're even.
For what you were talking to me, you fucking threatened me. Okay?
No, you wanted to fight me. You wanted to fight me, and I said I'm willing to do it.
I do
Wherever you
want
want
to
to
fight
meet.
you. I
And
do
then you
want to fight
flipped
you.
out like a little
I
bitch.
do want to fight you. Want to fight?
Yeah.
No,
I told
yeah. I'm down.
Okay, come on,
I'll meet you
fight
in
me.
Seattle, bro. I know 3 different MMA places that we could meet
No,
and fight legally.
I don't go in the ring. I don't go in the ring. I fight in the street. I fight in the
Okay,
street.
I'll meet you at your fucking front door.
Okay, then come on, there, buddy.
Okay.
So here's the point. If Rosie was to take a hit 3-4 down
You
the
make it sound like I'm afraid of you, bro.
Hold on.
You make it sound like you're a big fucking thing. I mean, I've been fighting some of the kids. You don't get it. You don't fucking get it, bro.
Fucking thing that you're submitted it.
Bergs, let Mallory.
Okay. So here's the deal. If Rosie winds up taking a hit somewhere down the road in the near future, distant future, the difference is Rosie can absorb that hit without it affecting her in any meaningful way. If you took a hit like that, because let's face it, if somebody sent you hundreds of dollars, much like Elvis, it would be gone within 2-3 days. So if your way, you would be devastated, financially and mentally devastated. So if you believe it's completely normal for some gentleman to come through and just start dropping hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a few particular individuals, if you perceive that as normal, that's part of your problem. That means you can't see beyond 50 feet in front of you, which is probably why you're living in your mother's sedan at this time. So that's really all I have. Good luck, Chuck. I'll unmute him now. Okay.
I think he has.
Oh, he muted himself. There you go.
I think he has to. But I would just say,
bottom line there. If you want that $5 back, NoCal, I thought you were a TV star, dude. You sent me $5. Oh my God! Every time I take a piss, I piss out $5 bills. I thought you were a fucking TV star. Oh yeah, he sends me $5. Oh my God! Oh my God! I gotta kiss this guy's ass from now on.
Thank you,
Drew. And I got you chipping on here.
And I got you chipping on here, bitch. And I got you chipping on here, bitch.
I'll still crush you.
Yes.
I'll still crush you. I'll still crush you, bro. And you know what? When I'm done crushing you, I'll take a $5 bill and I'll shove it up your ass at the end of me fucking crushing you. How about that?
That's gonna happen.
After I crush you, I'll take a $5 bill and shove it up your ass.
To be able to do that, you have to meet me somewhere. So you meet me somewhere and shove some on my ass, bro.
I am your elder.
I will come to
I'm
you.
your elder. I'm your elder. I'm your elder, bro.
90 to 180 bucks. I'll meet you wherever.
I am your elder, bro. I'm your elder. You come up to me.
Don't do it.
I'm coming. Where's it at, bitch? I will show up. I
can
could be there in 4
Talk to
days.
Rosie. Talk to Rosie. She'll tell you where I live.
No, Rosie doesn't do that. Dumbass.
Talk to Herman O. Monster. Talk to
I'm
Herman O.
telling
Monster.
you little bitch.
Herman will tell you where I live.
I will pay for the arena. I will pay for the cage.
No, man. I don't fucking do arenas. I do streets.
Well,
we can rent a location.
No, man. No. I don't rent nothing.
You know what
I just throw down.
There's something very unfair.
You pull up in my driveway. I come up and throw down.
Have to speak right on over you because I'm louder than you when I want to be. I feel bad because Miss D is
not fucking interesting. And Mallory, you're boring.
And now she's got to sit here and listen to Fuzzy McGee over here. I'm sorry, Z. I hope your migraines are affected by Bergs.
I'm sure that it is 100%.
God, hear that silence? Like AMC, honey. Silence is golden, baby.
Well, I think the point you were trying to make is, Mallory, that if chargebacks were to come, then he would not be able to sustain the hit off of something like that. Correct?
That's the point, because I'm telling you right now, Rosie, for me personally, with my particular financial situations, yes, immediately if I saw hundreds of dollars come my way, it's like, oh my God, the heavens are raining. But the sensible person inside me would say, whoa, this isn't normal. This can't be right. And this is obviously probably a mistake somewhere, or it's going to come back to bite me, and I could not sustain that bite. So I would be quite hesitant to receive those kind of donations. It's different for you. For you, if it works out, great. If it doesn't, it's just as great. It's not going to affect your life whatsoever. But not everyone is rolling like Rosie O'Kelly, in that department.
I appreciate that, Mallory. And the thing I tell Bergs is there's no shortcuts to being. You never know when lightning is going to strike. I mean, who could predict that Norm was going to come along? Whatever happens, happens. I mean, it's YouTube, right? Everybody's got an idea what they want to do. Hey, Kitten Cat, how you doing? Oh, the dogs were howling. Let's see. Mallory needs a bailout, huh?
Norm, I don't need a bailout, Norm. I'm just fine, Norm. I get queasy if I receive a donation over $50. That's my max. So,
yeah, let me know if Colleen, if you want a link on here. Thank you, Jamie, and I want to thank. I do want to thank up here. Let me just get this correct here. Yeah, I want to thank Trippy Socks. Thank you, honey. Said Rose for your tip earlier today. Bergs was freaking out on the chat just because you weren't tossing money. I was saving his super chat just for you. Thank you, sweetie. That's so awesome. Who's to say that I stop at $25? I mean, that's like, but that makes me want to stop when things just blow up and it's like, oh man. I mean, you donate twice and it's like kaboom. It just blows up in your face. Yeah, you missed Bergatron on the panel. I guess he split. I don't know. So I remember that Ginger.
I booted him twice.
Well, I'm just saying I would pay for an arena for a cage match, but I would put every damn dime I had on JK.
I'll show up, and me and Vinny already talked about it. We make a purse. So let's say it's $1,000, whatever it could be, maybe $2,000. You beat JK up, then you get $2,000. My $2,000, I'll show up. I'll pay for my way. I'll show up, and then the money will be and so that's what I'm saying. That's the only way I think you could sucker this motherfucker into showing up.
I have a hard time running a book on that fight because I can't balance the other side of that. I can't.
No, so it's so good. It's like way in the favor of the charity, but yet it still exists. It is a thing. If you put money into this, more than likely, instead of this dumbass, a charity might win. So it's like a thing. It's a good bet.
Okay, I see.
And then he comes through because he's like, what? Money? And then we show, and I told him I wouldn't beat him up in the fucking street. He's a bitch, or at his house. But I'll show up. I know 3 places that are very close to where he potentially lives that you could pay them $80 to $100, which I'll pay, and you could show up and fight them legally.
Yeah, okay, Colleen, I'm sending you a link because you don't really have an idea how strong JK is working construction and renovation, and I mean this guy is buff, right? So
just for the record, I love JK and I think his wife is adorable, so I'm on good footing with them. I don't have to worry about an $80 beatdown coming my way.
Yeah, no, I love Mallory. She's been here since the beginning, and every time she comes up in here, she stirs up the shit and everybody hates on her, and then she still comes back with the same amount of respect that she had before, stirring up the shit and people hating on her. I don't know what that is. It's a thing that exists, and she taught me it. I'm like, wow, Mallory. There it is. That's that thing. Oh, this is Mallory. People don't get it yet. She's going to keep doing what she's doing, and they're going to hate on her, and she will have the same tenacity.
Thank you, D. Thank you, D. You're very sweet. And then they end up coming back to liking Mallory. So she does a full circuit here. It's like a revival thing. It's a come to Jesus moment. I don't know, Kitten Cat, what happened, but I'm just saying you cannot just monopolize things.
He came full circle from hatred. Bless her heart. Thank you, D. Dee didn't miss words. She said, "I hate it, Mallory."
Honest to God, I would match the purse, whatever the hell it is of that fight, and just
I told Bergs, I said, I won't hurt you, Bergs, but I will humiliate you. I told him that. And he's like, oh, I've gotten a lot of fights in New Jersey. I'm like, you left New Jersey when you were 10, bro. He's like, the nitty-gritty streets of New Jersey. The nitty-gritty streets of New Jersey. You left there when you were 10, bro. Maybe somebody stole your bubble gum or what have you. But then you were up in Seattle. And no, I like Seattle, but I'm just saying he's not a New Jersey motherfucker. So that's his claim to fame.
Berg's is trying to run the Elvis playbook. You know what I mean? But he doesn't have the temperament or the time or patience to run it. So it's all get on panel, get the attention, dominate, and then finally.
It's like maybe, believe it or not, maybe I'm getting played, but I actually believe Elvis might be a little dumb. You know what I mean? And Berg's, I'm just not getting that. I'm not getting the dumbness out of him. I'm getting the stupidity. Like, wow, you're really doing that and you know better. But Elvis, you're like, fucking tell me more, bro. What else is coming out of your fucking crazy ass mind, you know?
JK Julie Brown said she saw some of your work on video. My house next, please. There you go. Yep. How you doing, Colleen? Aloha.
Aloha. Okay, now that the room's quieted down, I can deal.
Now you can let loose.
Hey, I haven't heard people scream and yell like that since I left the mainland.
It's a typical Rosie shit show when I have my panels on here. But I try.
Well, he thinks that because everybody else is, getting the golden goose egg, that he should. Well, what have you done for that? And you've talked so much shit about everybody. Nobody wants to help you for anyway.
Well, I just think he's trying to run that very negative channel now in the hopes of being like the next Elvis, and I don't think it's going to work out. I don't think it's going to bear fruit.
No, because Elvis is one of a kind.
Yeah, and you're not.
And we all know the game. We all know the game he plays. And what the next move is going to be. And first, for one thing, Elvis doesn't drink. So he always has his wits about him.
Be an individual.
Yeah, exactly.
Be an individual. You just cannot succeed by trying to duplicate what somebody else is doing on YouTube.
One of the things that bums me out the most with Bergs is he's got that talent where he's able to play that guitar. That's exactly talent, and in my mind, he's squandering that because, my God, just that alone. I mean, present that on your channel. Combine that with a third of your personality without going into hurricane mode constantly. He would be able to kick Elvis's ass. He just doesn't realize it because he's too busy trying to be Elvis. There's only one Mallory Williams. There's one Rosie O'Kelly. There's one Oda Mae. There's one Colleen. There's one JK, and on and on and on. And that's just the way it is.
Yeah, just develop your own signature thing on YouTube. Do your own thing. The mouthpiece, it's just overexposure to Drury, I think so. Drury, you got a mouthpiece on your Berg, use it. Blah blah blah.
Well, Drury likes to stir the pot and then stand back and watch. So.
Yeah, I'll toof on you, Drury.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Maybe you can help me figure out this.
Kitten cat on this.
Woo!
Super wide butt plug.
Yes, exactly. Mr. C, again, just kind of reiterating, be your own personality. How many times have we heard people on here questioning other people's content or deciding what is or isn't content? Or, oh, your content isn't original, or what makes you so original? The answer is always simple. It's whoever you are. You only have to say my personality and then dare that person to try to duplicate it. It can't be done.
It's like earlier today, I saw this lady try to make a video where she was putting her kids in the car and putting them in their car seats. And we all know she ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? It's just some bullshit, like that type of shit. You know what I mean?
JK.
Yeah.
JK.
That's crazy, right? I'm saying, like, that sounds stupid, but somebody tried to do that. I'm saying that's how it is sometimes, you know?
It is true.
Oh, yeah, these are my kids. And you're like, hell no, they ain't. Like, you know. No.
JK
You know
has the driest humor, and I thought I had dry humor. His is like ultra dry, honey.
I'm like Sahara Desert, you know what I mean?
JK's ramping it up to a whole new level for 2019 here, so he's on it. Ginger, I'm not sure YouTube's populated with kind of shit stirring. So YouTube attracts if you're on the content creator side, and Mallory, maybe you'll agree, and JK, there tends to be very strong personalities down here on.
I agree.
And they're not people that are easily chased off, and they're not people that are easily remolded into other people's ideas, you know. And as a result, sometimes it seems like it's shit stirring with a stick, but it's just people being themselves, I think. And sometimes people overlap, like we're overlapping now. The Mama Bear thing is overlapping into my chat now, and I've got, you know, Julie on another overlap on another chat. So it's a very complicated time right now.
I personally want to give a shout out to someone who's been here for a long time.
I'm right here. Thank you, JK. This is so sweet.
Obviously, it's actually two people. Obviously, first off, it's going to be Mallory Williams, because I love her tenacity and the way she comes at it. She's like a rabid pit bull. You are not getting the toy away from her. It's not happening. But also, I want to say that Anthony Norbecker is a great person and makes good videos. Bottom line.
Norbecker's the best parody channel, hands down. On no offense, Tony Mullins, but I'm just saying, man, Norbecker's got the skill set for some amazing content. Just saying, don't be a hater, okay? I mean, Norbecker's got good stuff. Well, that's what I'm saying, Goose. You ask for stuff, you don't demand. Demand never works well around YouTube. You know, then you become like.
And another thing, if he would, you know, say, okay, this is my plan. I want to set it in motion, but I need this, and that. You know, if he came up with a plan, people would probably be more willing to help him instead of, I need money and I need it now, because why? You're going to drink it all.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if it was, you know, I feel bad about the allergies. I know he's got asthma. He's had some tough situations. Some nights I've talked him out of some, you know, when he was feeling kind of desperate and anxiety and things. I mean, I feel bad about things, but I just think the approach is so counterproductive to what you need to do here on YouTube. You need to pay your dues, keep your mouth shut, be positive, and just whatever comes your way comes your way. I mean, it's just it's a tip jar. It's not a demand jar. It's like I said, if you were busking on the street and you played the song and then you grabbed the guy by the shirt collar and said, hey, you didn't donate the money, you know, you didn't put any money in, you just got this music. It doesn't work that way.
I've got a question from the side chat that's been asked hundreds of times, so I'm finally going to ask it. Does anyone up here know if Bergs is still working, or did he get fired or something? Or is he a seasonal worker? Does he pick apples and now he's relaxing? Does anyone know the answer to that?
I just can't see Bergs
collecting recyclables.
I just can't see Bergs in an orchard picking apples.
No, they have like you know, they call them cherry pickers, but
yeah,
they could be apple pickers. You put them up in a tree. It's all mechanical. You don't have to even move.
You know what, though, JK, you might as well have him picking blueberries for all the patience he's going to need.
Like a Gus's Gloop, huh? Like a Gus's Gloop.
He was not a blueberry.
Picking apples, throwing apples at people's heads like a fucking baseball around the place. Oh, shit. I have no idea. I don't generally pry into people's affairs, so I'm not really sure, you know, so.
Someone on the side chat actually said, what if Bergs hinders the chat more than he helps it, almost like a disability?
Well,
what if Bergs was like that?
I'm glad for you. Everyone has shits. I know he's had so much help. A lot of people would die for even 10 minutes. I know Oda. I know. I hear you. Oda Mae's too fucking sensible for YouTube. You know,
I have Oda Mae's name tattooed on my lower back.
That's it.
It's not like a tramp stamp, but it's there.
But I mean, she's like I don't want to say she's like the angel on my shoulder sometimes. I mean, I'm trying to have fun here tonight. It seemed like Berks wanted to blow up a little steam, get him up on the panel here tonight. But we all know what he needs to do. Whether he does it, it'll be a different story. But I don't think that Drury was talking about how cheap Rosie. I can't believe Rosie, is so cheap. I mean, anything's better than nothing. Shit. I mean, 2 times I donated. Thank you, Mr. Z. Take my advice at your own risk. Maybe Mr. Z will be coming up to the Rancho soon. That would be cool.
Well, it's also sad for the people, and I'm saying this from Berg's, like from his perspective, because
wow, Mallory.
What did I miss? Oh, shut up.
No, nothing. It's just some fake outrage for your fake support of Bergs. That's all.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Don't start with the fake outrage. My God, you want to see these nails come back to haunt us?
Oh, good Lord.
But
Get me started.
oh my God, did you just do that to me? I swear to God, you just made me lose
I'm
my
sorry. I'm sorry,
You did
Mallory.
that to me. You made my brain go flatline.
I don't remember what you were talking about either. That's what's fucked up because I would help you if I could.
Let me just put this out there.
I know. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, it's sad from Berg's perspective. A tip is no longer $5, $2, $3, even $10. Hell, $20 apparently would not be a decent tip for him. But the average Joe out there who sends $2, $5, $10, $20, those are real people with limited money. I guarantee you they have limited resources and they're sharing it out of love, kindness, or just to high five you in public, whatever the case is. I really feel like we need to get out of, bless Norm's heart, okay, whoever you are, sir, but I don't see $100 as a tip. That's a conspiracy to me. That's something else. That's not a tip.
It's outside.
That's like generosity. That's like a whole long word. That's like GNS, however the fuck you spell generosity.
And I say this because I don't want other people who are giving what we know tips to be to suddenly feel so minimized and not feel like giving anymore because they're invalidated.
That's why I'm going to say at the end of the month, if JK totes up what he gives in a month around here, it's hundreds of dollars every month around these communities. It's always tossing in. Good night, Mr. Z. Thank you. You got dreams of beating Berg's ass. That's really cool. On there, but I mean, JK is just consistently here, there, all the chats, and it probably ends up. That's what I consider regular sort of tipping and activity.
And Bergs blocked me, and Elvis has me blocked. What the fuck am I doing wrong? I can't even give people money to hang out with me. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I mean, you're donating, and Elvis, he can't even read your message.
I say, hey Elvis, you suck, and he says, I don't know, just gave me $2, and everybody's like, JK no cow. Bullshit. That's not right. This is like socialism. This is not.
Hey, we got Dave the Fisherman. How you doing, Dave? Nice to see you. Woo, in the side chat. Nice to see you, Dave.
And I want to polish this with a little bit more clarity, just so there's no misunderstanding or any way in the future I could be seen as a hypocrite. Truthfully, if somebody occasionally, who do we have? Ufta. She's apparently one of those heavy tippers. So if somebody occasionally wants to come in and drop an extremely generous gratuity to someone, $100 here and occasionally there, that is different than somebody coming in out of the blue and dropping literally hundreds of dollars in a single chat and then doing it again the next day and then the next day. That's not tipping. Okay, that's all I got on that.
Then again, we don't really know Norm or his circumstance.
We don't know his circumstances, but we can still say that's not a tip.
We sure as hell know our circumstances.
I have a question. If people are donating, is that considered nonprofit donation?
No, hell, I'm not a 501.
Can you take it out on your taxes?
I'm not a 501(c), baby. You know what I'm saying? No, it's taxable income for sure. You know,
That's another thing.
So it's considered. So on Super Chat, that's considered taxable income because it's on Super Chat.
absolutely.
Yes.
Money is money. If you know,
you on a 1099 form.
Wow.
Yeah.
the IRS wants their money. They don't care how you make it. They just want their cut.
Yeah. So you get a 1099. Everything on Super Chat is 1099. Yeah.
Well, boy, old Elvis better put some money away for next year's taxes.
That's what I'm saying. But
I went and worked for a lady today. I built a little small deck for her. I put the video on YouTube. Go check it out. jknocal.com. If you like the shit, subscribe to it, hit the bell, and do notifications. Anyways, I went there today. It was $350 because I worked 7 hours. And then she has to do the taxes on that, and it's like fucking almost $50, between $30 and $50, depending on like the time of the year and whatnot.
What's California tax now?
30.
Too much.
30%.
I think too much.
30
too much.
On income.
30%, I think.
Good grief.
Rosie could tell you she pays more taxes than I do because I try to dodge them like a motherfucker.
I don't even report you, Jake. Hey, you know?
Yeah, no, we don't. No one knows about me and Rosie. We go way back like fucking Cadillac seats, but no one knows that. Boom. I just got 20 new subscribers. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to read Oda's comment. She says, Ufta is an anonymous, I can never say that word, anomaly, but she is one of the kindest people I've ever met on here. She is the real deal, not a conspiracy, and she is great to everyone. And if they don't like her, it's not because of her. Exactly. And that's kind of why I brought her up, because I haven't been around Ufta long enough, but I've seen her in action enough to know who she is, where she's coming from, when she gives those occasional large donations to people. But like Oda said, that's not a conspiracy theory right there. It's a totally different deal than somebody just falling from the sky and showering $100 bills from the heavens. I love the concept. That could actually happen. But that pessimist in me, that pessimist where shit never goes right, I think, oh my God, this can't be for real.
Well, that's your boy brain. You know what I mean?
It is. It's my boy brain.
The boy cup is never full. It's only half full.
I mean, we've seen a lot of shit down here on the boy. You know?
I have seen so much. It's hard to just go with it.
We're the people out on the street that they put the dollar bill with the fish hook, they pull it away and they come down to grab it. We're like the boy.
Absolutely.
You see Oda May earlier. I was like, oh my God, thank God Oda's not here. Like Rosie, I'm always watching. Don't ever think I'm not watching it here. Yeah, drop a load, Juice. There you go. That's it. Yeah,
damn.
Up is unusual. She really is, but she's a sweetheart. You see her universally act the same in every chat that she goes into.
She almost seems like possibly, maybe a nice.
If I could say one thing to Norm F, if you're out there, sir, I beg of you, I'm pleading with you, please do not do any chargebacks until after I get my trip to Rosie from Vegas. Please and thank you.
There we go.
Because I really want to go.
Bright light shining, gonna set my soul on fire. Yeah.
You basically just set the parameters, Mallory. You just created the boundaries and wouldn't this be good flick?
I've talked to Norm on the phone. He's a normal guy. He's just, I'm guessing something dramatic happened in his life. Some huge event happened. I'm not talking about a windfall of money, but some experience, maybe a near death or something, like almost something out of a Dickens Christmas Carol thing might have happened, And
I want to believe that too, but the thing is, he's only doing it to just select people. See, in a Christmas Carol, You're going to give to everybody under the sun. You're not just going to focus all this wealth on just one or two people.
Well, I've known Norm F. I've known Norm F. for about 3 years now, and he is the survivor. He is the survivor of a shootout where several people around him died. And as the people died around him, he thought to himself, I should give my life to Jesus. And then when he survived, there was no Jesus, so he started giving to the people. And that's what happened. That's why he does it so sporadically. That's why it's so weird.
Yes, I walk through the shadow of death.
And praise him. I'm just saying, thank you, Norm. I'm glad you made it, bro. That was traumatic. And everything you're doing now today, like Rosie was saying, whatever, something happened in his life, whether good or bad, wow, boom. Survivor. Thanks, Norm. Norm's the survivor. He's making.
Yeah, hashtag Mallory to Vegas. That's the new, that's the 2000. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Instead of December, we're gonna be down there in late January of 2020. So that gives people plenty of time to clear their schedules and at least put
down where?
Las Vegas.
Where?
Okay, the Ninth Island.
I prefer business class, although I will settle for coach.
January 23rd. It's Thursday and come in Thursday, leave Sunday. But some people bumper that. They come in Tuesday before and they leave maybe Monday. It just everybody has a different time, but that's the main meetup time on there. So if you can mark your calendars now, that's a great thing.
Hey, Rosie, Harmony's been bugging me for like 3 weeks to tell you that she wants to take you to some stupid place at the stupid casino that's near her house.
Got it. So
if you want to go, it's cool. So I'm just putting that bug in your ear. So chomp, chomp. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know she enjoyed the casino. I'd love to do that with her. She's a blast. We could.
Yeah, she mostly makes fun of people losing money. It's weird. She doesn't go there to gamble. She goes there to like anti-gamble. And tells people as they're putting their money in the machine, she's like, whoa, wait. Do you even have groceries in your shelf? She'll punk them. She'll go, how much gas is in your car? Why are you putting money in this machine? But when you call like the 1-800 anti-gambling number, she answers. It's crazy.
Yeah, she's there to heckle the losers.
Yeah, well, give her my phone number and just, tell her to text me or something or let me know. I'll be glad to meet her down there. We have a good time. Dee said, I'll be on a cruise in 18 days. Thank goodness. That's nice. A nice gift. Wow. There you go, Mallory. A cruise gift. That sounds pretty good, huh? No, it's not bikini weather in January, late January down there. So I got to get beat by some of my Alzheimer's on a regular basis. Oh, thank you, Katie. Wow, you get beaten by some of your Alzheimer's. It's terrible. Oh, thank you, Katie. That's very sweet. Very, very sweet.
Hey, but I just want to remind everyone that while I was telling my story about how Harmony is anti-gambling, Mallory made it very clear that she would be happy with a loser. And that was epic. That was huge. That was some next level shit. That was like, zinger. That was huge. And I've been sucking on it. And I was like, no one reacted to it. It's so good. But it's about me. So I brought it up. But Mallory said, my wife doesn't want people to gamble because she'd be happy with a loser, which is me. That was huge. Yeah, that was huge.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. I love your interpretation.
That was clutch. Mallory. That's catching Super Bowl touchdown. Suck it right there. That is awesome.
Vinny, if you want to let me know, I don't know if you're probably sitting down to dinner or breakfast or something. So, Dee is beautiful. Happy Meal. I don't know what that means. Rosie will call you. JK has my number. I don't have.
What's up? I got Rosie's number. What's up, motherfuckers?
Shit. It's it. So
we texted each other early today about some funny ass shit that I'm not going to discuss with you because it's kind of fucking on some doxy fucking not funny shit. But it happened. It wasn't our doing. But it was like, did you see that? And I was like, wow, his mom. Wow, it was that. That's what happened.
Which Greg? What do you? Greg Travels? Who are you talking about? Denise Espinosa says, "Can you say hi to Greg?" Which Greg? There's like 10 of them in the community now. There's Greg Ontario. There's Greg Travels. There's Greg Campbell. I mean, you got
bitch ass J. Greg Campbell, the blocker, the unadmitted blocker. J. Greg Campbell. I don't want to bring it up though, just because everyone knows already that he's a blocker. People.
Yeah, there we go. Vanessa, how are you doing tonight, sweetie? I want to give a shout out to my girl Monique. It is 2:23 on the East Coast. Monique, happy birthday to you, honey. Monique loves TR. Happy birthday to you, the 19th of March. So I think it's a big, I don't know if it's 4-0 for her. Might be. I'm not sure. So there we go. Yeah, you gotta love the Mallory sass. I mean, it's epic. It's fun. After a while, you stop fearing it and you start to embrace it and enjoy it. the rapier like wit. Yeah, I'm not sure which one you're asking me to. Again, Rosie will call you. I text JK through the weeks and stuff. So.
Hey, can we get more serious here, folks? Can we get a little more fucking serious?
Ooh, there we go.
Honestly. Who was questioning our texting, Rosie? Who did it? Huh?
Happy Meal.
Happy Meal? Go fuck yourself, Happy Meal. I text Rosie some critical shit. If you knew what it was, Happy Meal, you'd be like, right on, Rosie. I haven't texted Rosie in a while, but today I texted about some shit that was pretty fucking epic, okay? So that's what happened. Happy Meal. Suck it.
Professor JK.
Not my fault. I'm just trying to be serious, a little more serious around there. I'm sorry. I love Happy Meal. I mean, we know each other. We talk on the side. I got DMs from him and whatnot. But it's not cool.
No, I just I was listening Saturday. I got home from I was going to go on Mallory's. I was just too burnt. So on Saturday night, I was just laying in bed. And I happen to have the end of coupon, and there's Greg saying, "Don't give a link to Rosie, and don't give a link." And I mean, it's like, well, man, what the hell did I do?
And Rosie, did you not see me then? Therefore, if you saw that and you saw me call him out on what he did to me,
yeah,
and I told him, he tried to make fun of me. He said, "Oh, hey, JK, do you like having a link in Rosie's chat?" And I told him the only flipping reason I have a link in Rosie's chat is because you were blocking me. And I didn't know it 100% for sure until Juice was a mod. And Juice is like, "That's fucked up, JK." And he told me, he's blocking me for 300 seconds, whatever, time me out. Because I told him he's a piece of shit for blocking random people. So he's blocking me. Bitch. Bottom line. And I told him, he paneled up. I told him to panel up, and he did. And I told him off face to face. I told him the same thing I just told you, face to face.
That's how you do it, JK, because I'm not a fan of double agents. They require way too much energy to keep up with and navigate. I'd rather.
And it really surprised me out of the blue. He's like, "Don't send a link to Bergs. Don't send a link to Rosie." And I was like, "Whoa, what did I do?" I mean, I haven't, I'm taking a break from that chat, but I didn't think I was an enemy of the chat. So that really surprised me. That I don't know why either, Jamie. And kind of
well, sadly, what's happening, and I say sadly, genuinely, people that they could be our friends or older friends, whatever, just people that we otherwise have a different opinion of. Some of them seem to be taking this position. If you're not on our team, you're kind of like the enemy. I don't think you got to be the enemy or the bad girl, people can play separately for a while without having to throw hatred around or try to ice somebody out. Nobody wants to be iced out of the playground. That's not nice.
No, and I'm happy to move. I'm happy not to be a bone of contention, but I was just surprised to hear my name thrown out there. No shade, but I'm just saying it really blew me away to hear that.
Hey, and I'll tell you, Rosie, I'm going to tell you straight up. I went to an after chat with Greg, Cooper, and a couple other people, and not a thing came up about you. And I was ready for it, expecting it, and it didn't happen. But also, the moment I entered the chat, Ellie fucking left. And the week before that, Ellie had talked some shit about me in Cooper's chat.
Nah.
And then I came in there, and she fucking left. And then Cooper assured me she was sick. But I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised anybody can talk crap. I mean, you're well liked across all, chats, JK. I can't see you ever having you're pretty upbeat.
Just like you know, because you met Dave, some bullshit happened. Because I was hanging out with you after you met Dave, some shit fucking happened. It's like just typical bullshit. Like whatever.
Well, this is
We're just cannon fodder. We're just cannon fodder to you, Rosie.
Yeah, well, this is the community of the long troll and all. That shit happens on Voight.
Dude, Rosie had a good reaction when that guy walked up with a chainsaw, right? She's like,
"Oh, you stepped on crap today." There you go, Denise. Thanks for sharing, honey. Yeah, JK's gotten a lot of sass in 2019. Absolutely, JK.
Yeah, no, and that's when I realized I didn't give a fuck. I was like, because there's like some school. If you sit with them and eat your pudding during lunch, no matter what the happenstance might be, like because you got out of class late or what have you, there was no other seat. When you sat with them, you lost your ability to sit with us. It's like, you fucking blow, and I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Deuces.
Oh man, that's nice, Stephen Hoff. Mallory, I adore that picture. No shade, but you're really a pretty trans woman. Come on, yes, revel in it, enjoy it. It's very sweet, So good deal. Yeah, JK's been Mallorized. It happens.
I've known Mallory for more than anyone on here, probably than Rosie right now. Let's keep it real, and maybe Marcel Mann. Yeah, I'm keeping it real, and Happy Meal. Juice, there's a couple people, but I'm keeping it real, okay? I've known her for a long fucking time, and she's always been very witty and pithy and comebacky about whatever the fuck was brought her way.
Yeah, Bergs, I did not boot you, okay? Let's get that clear tonight, okay?
I booted you so far out of here, Bergs, that I am still picking shit out of my toenails, okay? That's how far it was.
My new t-shirt's gonna say "Come backy" here. I'm not done with you yet.
No, I didn't boot him. I don't know how to. He dipped. I don't know if he dipped. I didn't dip him, but he dipped.
There he's chimping out over there, Let's see. I used to sit in class behind the guy who farted all the time. That was pissy. That's funny. What's going on, Blake? Yeah, I didn't boot anybody, Bergs. Okay, I assumed
for someone to say something. I was like,
okay, so for what it's worth, go back and look at the chat tomorrow. I mean, that's all I can suggest.
Bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah.
Let's see. Remember when Kat used to drink on her hangouts, then sway back and forth right before she fell out of the chair? I can hardly even remember a time when Kat was on cam. That's how long ago we're talking about. Focus.
You've got to be talking about CAT Kat though, not KAT.
Yeah, the CAT and CANADA, right?
Yeah. There's a difference. CAT, she was the Weeble Wobble.
Okay, well, Marcel's using the KAT instead of the CAT on there. That's what kind of confused me on there.
Yeah.
What's up, Davey? For the mention, she flashed her boobs. Yeah, she got a strike on that, or they flagged her and struck her on that. So she passed out, slouched over on her back. I don't even know her. Okay. All you saw was her black bra behind, and I don't know, Marcel. See, Marcel never forgets a fucking thing on here. I mean, Jesus. I don't know. I heard rumors something had to be attached back. No, there it is. Thank you, Bergs. Yeah, I knew that would come back to me, right? That would come back to me. Well, JK just took out your message, so there you go. Take 300 seconds to think about it. Okay, good. You're hanging out with a friend in Arizona. That's good. The power of the CPAP. That's it. Man. Bruce, you can't come in here raging all the time.
God, he was so good. Remember last week or the week before when he came on and he was just so charming and polite and normal?
Well, since he wasn't drunk.
God, that bird was a pleasure, honey.
But Berg should not represent all drunks because I'm drunk right now and having a great fucking time. I'm not defending anyone. I'm not only am I, oh wow, this guy's drunk and he's not belittling anyone, but I'm also realizing that Berg's is an asshole. So some people can be drunk and have a great fucking time and still tell you what's going on. I just want to mention that there is 10% of people who get drunk are complete asshole idiots all the time, and Berg's completes that fucking
some people cycle. Are happy. Most people are happy kind of drunk, and some percentage are just mean drunks when they drink. So that's it.
I get ridiculously happy.
Well, he's having a pity party lately too. So.
Well, it has been. What's the word I'm using? Makes me squirm to watch. The way he's begging and asking and criticizing other people. We have no control over what people do on here, Bergs. And the fact that you came after me, I mean, I donated not once but twice.
Dumbass. You dumbass.
No.
Yeah, those are words of wisdom. Live by them, dumbass.
Well, apparently he thinks you should be playing. Who's that person that robs from the poor and robs from the rich?
Robin Hood.
Yeah, apparently that's who he thinks you should be as Robin Hood, Rosie.
Yeah.
But more specifically, everyone. He tells everyone, "Fuck you, you owe me." He doesn't get it. Vinny does not say, "Please give me money." Rosie does not say, "Please give me money." You know what they say? "Thank you. It's not necessary." That's what they say. You have someone like Elvis who has his own special stick that says, "Fuck you, give me money," or "Fuck you, thank you, gave me money, fuck you." That's what Elvis says. And people have decided to give him money. And what fucking Bergs is doing, it doesn't fit either one of those mottos. He isn't Elvis and he ain't fucking nice. So he can go get shit. That's why he hasn't gotten shit. I gave him $5 a day just to figure out the cycle. I wanted to know what his PayPal was and what have you. You know what I'm saying? So it happened.
It doesn't have the same effect when you're doing it from behind the steering wheel of a Buick LeSabre as much as it does the Lisa Marie. So there's a breakdown there as well.
We always agree, Valerie, you cannot duplicate. You cannot try to ape someone else's content and duplicate somebody else's.
You just can't.
You can't do it. You just can't succeed.
Listen, if I thought I could do that, I would have me a rack bigger than Rosie's already. I have my hair colored dark. Listen.
I'd have bigger tits than Rosie.
Y'all would be like, Rosie who?
Here we go, honey. Get out there, honey.
Is this the after chat?
No, we're not after. Keep your shirt on.
Oh, whoa. Sorry, there's all this talk about big old titties and shit. I was gonna fucking show you guys some. Yeah, you gotta get in where you fit in. It's all pink in the middle. It's all wet in the dark, folks. You know. That's what my Sally told me. The first night in San Quentin, I had 3 hard, long years.
Hey, okay? Rosie, how you doing, my friend? And Marcel, man, I could never imagine asking for anything. It's just like if people want to put it out there, but it doesn't change the way I relate to them on my chats. You know, it's like people.
And Rosie, you share the wealth too. You're very generous.
Absolutely. I mean, I just distributed over $750 to the tips that came in for the moderators on Wednesday. You got to take care of people in life, so it's a nice thing.
So just comparatively, as a moderator, Rosie gave me $800 2 days ago for my moderating fees. And I'm just saying, you know, that's cool, but it's hard out here.
No, I know, but I also contribute across a lot of. I do like.
No, you know what I mean. Hey, I literally don't block anybody unless they put like a phone number. Super bullshit. It's like, bam, blocked. You know what I mean? I don't block. You gave me my wrench because Jay Greg was banning me. Everybody fucking knows it, especially Juice. So it happened.
It's a defensive wrench.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. And then just stuck. You can't, if you take my wrench away, Rosie, you know what I mean? I probably will befriend you. I won't know. I'll be like, Rosie, who? I don't know what happened, but you took, no, I'm just kidding. If you took my wrench away, I'd probably be like, woo.
Yeah.
It'd be better for me.
Let me fix it.
My mental capacity would actually probably be better if I didn't have wrench things that I could think about.
Thanks a lot, Jake.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Jay Greg, bitch.
Yeah, well, actually,
Jay Greg, you punk ass motherfucker.
I gave that.
Long story short.
I gave that for.
Tell us how you really feel, JK.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Jay Greg blocked me a bunch of fucking times. Rosie knows about it. It's her fucking channel. Jay Greg blocked me, and I call a timeout a block. Oh, I only blocked you once. Fuck you. You fucking time it. One time, the time really got me, I was getting ready to go out to dinner. Similar, close to where Rosie was going out to dinner. And I wanted to tell her that, and I was blocked by Jay Greg. And I'm like, I'm not going to sit here for 300 seconds because of fucking Greg to wait and tell Rosie where I'm going. And it was just, it really fucking irked me. Punk ass Jay Greg. Yeah. Long story short. And then I got a wrench, and then on Cooper's chat, he was like, "Oh, do you like wrenching over there?" I'm like, motherfucker, I got a wrench because you were blocking me, you bitch ass motherfucker. I told him that too. I made him come on panel, and he actually showed his face on panel. I told him to his face, "You've been blocking me. You're a bitch. Fuck you." I told him that. Anyone can go see it if they want to see it. That's what happened.
That's funny. Yeah, Ginger said, JK, it's not healthy to keep your feelings bottled up.
I'm gonna let him out.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Greg. I was just surprised to hear him toss that out. Like I said on Saturday, don't send Burns, don't send Rosie. There was a third person.
I have a problem with Greg. That's what's going on, not you, Rosie. Just to make that clear.
Well, that's why I was surprised. He was like, don't give Rosie a link. So, what the hell? It is what it is.
Let's look at it this way. There's always a positive, and I'm sure if Gregory was here, he would have a perfect explanation as to why he said that.
Well, whatever. You just move on. But Biker Rosie, how you doing tonight? Let's see. Abe says, I need audio quality. I'm an audiophile. Well, JK's on Wi-Fi out there. I think.
Yeah, I live on the edge of nowhere where the world begins to.
Thank you, Abe.
It's flat. It's flat on this right here.
Shut up. If the world is round, I have the wrong shoes.
God, JK, you're on a roll tonight.
He's been on.
My shoes are flat.
He has changed. He has really stepped up his game in 2019.
My sister has this kind of rambunctious dog that when she comes home or my brother-in-law comes home, when they let it out, I mean, it's like crazy for like 15 minutes because it's been in the kennel for the day or whatever. That's what JK. This is like his getting out into the yard experience.
Do they call him JK? Is his name JK? Get over here, JK. Sit down, JK. No, JK.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Marcel man said
JK.
Her couch.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy, JK.
Easy. I'll bite the hand that feeds me. Easy. It won't work. It won't work for either of us. Just stop.
Sit.
Just kidding.
Sit.
Just kidding.
Marcel couch.
Oh no.
Her couch is
Is this after chat? I'm just being real this time because I have this thing going on, and I want you ladies to look at it and tell me if you've ever seen anything like this growing on a person. Is this the after chat? This is like a caterpillar that's alive right on my junk near the tip.
You shouldn't talk about your wife like that. It's not nice.
Don't take your drawers off yet. Don't take your drawers off.
Oh, thanks, Rosie. At least, thank you, Rosie. So this is the before chat. Before the real chat. There's a real chat, and then there's this big old public thing.
Yes, this is that big old public thing.
I have peroxide and whatnot and a gauze at this point, so I'm not like super, out of the loop. But I do need some help.
You're not quite up to an emergency room visit yet.
Yeah, no, there's not like a lot of blood. Or like where I was thinking, like, oh, I just drank a beer, I lost that much blood. Like, what's the difference? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Marcel said in the after.
You need to dial a doctor.
Yeah, after chat, the shirts come off. So James, you first. There we go.
It shows the girl bleeding.
Marcel, man, knows me. We go way back. Let's see how many. Earlier they had only 3. Now they have 7 subscribers. I was his 2nd subscriber, maybe even his 1st. I don't remember, but I knew it was him because he actually said to me, James, I want to whisper into your ear, and I said, Marcel, man? ? And he said, James ? And I said, subscribe. Woo! That's how it went down.
Just put a little Windex on it. It worked for my big fat Greek wedding. So
no, you gotta. Have you ever heard of anyone having sex with Saran wrap for a condom?
Like around your whole body? Or
you take a towel with a rubber glove or something.
Oh, here we go, Rosie. That's different. I'm talking about fucking someone. You're talking about a pleasure toy. Come on, Rosie.
Well, I'm famous for my shows with them. I'm just saying.
No, you wrap your dick with Saran wrap, and it works as a condom. But you can take a towel, roll it up, push a rubber glove inside a towel with a hairband on the outside, and you put like petroleum jelly or let's say whatever, maybe maybe Tiger Balm. Maybe you're a freak. You know what I mean? Put Tiger Balm in there.
You could also
that thing.
JK, you could also dip your PP in paraffin wax, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then proceed carefully and gently from there.
To me, that feels too much like a virgin. I'm not into that. I want like a slut. You know what I mean? That's what I'm all about. If it fits perfectly, it's not meant to be. You know what I'm saying? You need to figure it out. You need to be making your pathways up in that shit.
They call that a prison fleshlight. Just saying.
But eventually the wax heats up and it creates. I read a story one time in a Penthouse magazine from my dad's side of his bed. I pulled it out and I read it, and the guy said he drove down a highway, pulled over in a fucking cucumber farm, cut a cucumber in half, and fucked the shit out of it, and said it was cold and shit and all fucking trippy. And I've always thought about that.
What I can't get over is how you all somehow lured Colleen and I, us very good church-going gals, into this twisted conversation.
Right.
But it got warmer.
Yeah.
It got warmer.
I didn't remember.
I'm like, zucchinis, really? I don't know.
I'm taking notes.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, didn't you ever hear they'll take they'll swipe a glove from the cafeteria, rubber glove, and they'll wrap it in their towel.
Well, have you guys ever heard of if you suppose you're in prison, right, for 3 years? Sucks, right? So you sit on your own hand for like 45 minutes because you've got time. Your hand goes to sleep. You use that hand to potentially jerk yourself off or somebody else off, and it doesn't feel like anything to you because your hand's asleep. Yes. That's how I made 10 grand over 3 years in prison.
That's the best part of that story is you got time. That's what you got.
Listen, no, the best part of that story is the hand was out. It won't remember a thing.
Yes. Yes, you can give it away. You can give it away and close your eyes. And if you can't, then you suck anyways.
The hand doesn't remember. You don't remember.
That's it. If you can't get a hand job, then you suck. That's how it goes. This is prison rules. You guys, I'm saying. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord, please don't let me end up in prison. Please, darling. Don't let me make the wrong move.
Yeah, it's survival. Let's see. The Penthouse that had Burt Reynolds. I think that was Playgirl, wasn't it? Wasn't that Playgirl magazine?
Yes, it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Joe Namath with the pantyhose.
Yep. That was it.
Remember Joe Namath? I want to kiss you.
I want to kiss you. Right?
When Joe Namath was on live TV and he was like, "I want to kiss you," to the lady,
to the reporter.
on the reporter on the football thing. Anyways, he was drunk and he was out there. Anyways, look it up. It's hilarious.
All right. We weren't laughing in Baltimore when the Jets beat the Colts for the Super Bowl. I'll tell you that. See, Namath in his fur coat, exactly. And it's what commercial he did? He did shaving cream, Noxzema shaving. He did quite a few commercials. Him and my boy Jim Palmer.
Yeah, and he's doing one now about what?
Arnold Palmer's son.
No, Joe Namath is doing one on like senior citizen something.
Sexy broads, sexy older broads. I believe it is sexy older broads.
Okay, I'll go with that one.
You know, like that comedian bitch, that one comedian chick.
That was it. Legs, pantyhose. That's the one that he. That's the one he did. Yeah, that was a painful year in Baltimore sports. The Colts lost to the Jets, the Bullets lost to the Knicks, and the Orioles lost to the Yankees. I mean, it was like a full-on beatdown that year. Terrible. Oh, it was also the Orioles lost to the Mets. Yeah, that was the other one too.
Hey, can we all get a little more serious and talk about the fact that ever since Mallory has shown up on the scene, that shit's been a little negative, and she should take some. You know how? No, Mallory. Just like this, Mallory. There was a shooting. Listen to me. I'll let you talk. Listen to me. Listen to me for 20 seconds max. Since there was a shooting in Australia and Trump is blamed for it, you pretty much have to bear all the blame for everything that has happened down here in the bottom of YouTube. End of story, point blank, Doc. Talk to CNN and the rest of the news. Done.
Well, if anyone can handle the pressure, it'll be me. I can take it.
No, Abe, I don't know you. You don't create content or anything on YouTube. I'm sorry. JK wants to know if you met Robert. No, Robert hasn't come up to the Rancho yet. Happy Meal. He'll probably come up in the next few weeks. That's who I met on my stream in Oakland down there. So, yeah. So, hey, Nicole, how you doing, honey? I'm only on for another 10 minutes or so anyway. But I'm
going live. I want to let everyone know I'm not trying to channel build or anything, but please subscribe. I'm going live as soon as Rosie goes out. I'm going live, and it's going to be crazy. There's some things about Rosie I need to talk about. Sorry, Rosie. There's a lot of things I need to talk about Mallory. I'm not sorry, Mallory. Okay. And it's going down. Okay. I'm just kidding. But I'll be live, everyone. I promise Oda May a 10-minute live drunk stream, and Oda May will get a 10-minute live drunk stream.com.
No, it's all right. I'll get Abel next time. No problem. I just checked it, Abe. My apologies. I'm getting ready to close down for the night. I will get you on the next stream. Please forgive me. I take back what I said. Yes, you do have content.
Who has content? Well, who is it?
Evil Abe's Meat Hole Manor. He has content on there.
God, wouldn't it be great if YouTube could develop some kind of like little icon or something that shows if somebody has content or not? Like right next to their head.
Up until 2 years ago, you just used to be able to hover over somebody's name and you could see all the.
That would be a lot.
Their last upload and shit. Their last uploads 3, 4, 8, 9, 10 a year and a half ago.
Abe, definitely next time. I can't wait to have you on. I'm just getting ready to close out for tonight. I think JK is going to go crazy in the RV over there where he is right now.
Yeah, I'm going live. Rosie, can you just please for me say to everyone, because I think I might be blocked, JK No Cows going live, and everyone should go over there and check it out.
Is going live, so get it while it's served fresh and hot. There you go.
I'll be there.
Thank you, Rosie. I just posted in the side chats. People can sub me up and see my live channel. But it's not. There's adult rated, and if you look way up in the side right of like you almost can't see it. It's XXX rated. You gotta click that button, and that's what's going down over here. Okay, folks. I'm not kidding. Keeping it real. You've been warned. Rosie told you to come here, so it can't be that bad. I'm saying this pretty much falls on you, Rosie. I'm sorry.
No,
JK no come.
I'm just saying, D, I would love to have you on panel. Absolutely, positively, 100,000%. But for tonight, I'm going to go ahead and close down. Thank you, Mallory, for coming on, and JK, and of course, the lovely Colleen. Hello,
you. Love you, people.
Aloha.
Thank you, everyone.
No, I'm saying,
Mallory.
yeah, no content makers are fine. If I know you on the chat, you know, we're just in a weird time where, you know, there's a little bit of animosity out there, and you got to always be aware of everything on your channel and stuff. So
I'm crazy. You don't want to get to know me. I'm fucking crazy. So, you know, I'm on here, and you don't want, that's how crazy it is. Look, I'm one of these people up here.
We all need one crazy person in our corner.
Hey, Sophie, what are you doing? If somebody vouches for somebody, that's good enough for me. Thank you, everybody.
Good night, everyone.